Okay, YouTube, how's it going? I'm Exitar the Exterminator, presenting another battle. And I got my friend with me, Captain Soviet 1.
Hello.
And we're going to be doing a pretty good review. This one's, I think, would be pretty badass. And it's going to be Silver Surfer from Earth 552 from the Exile series, issues 87 and 88. Versus Monarch, the third incarnation, the Nathaniel Adams, the badass one.
The freaking multiversal threat.
From the Countdown, like the Countdown series, yeah. So let's start with the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer from Earth 552. Again, he was from Zenlaw. He was like a military, like scientist, and then he also became a herald of Galactus. But Galactus from Earth 552 was not the devourer of worlds, but the healer of worlds. And basically, any world that was destroyed, he heals it and brings it back. What it was destroyed, basically, when these cosmic beings destroy certain planets, he goes and heals them. Basically, Zenlaw was destroyed. While he was the herald of Galactus, basically, he asked Galactus to heal his planet and bring it back. Galactus refused because it wasn't destroyed by the certain cosmic beings. Then he got enraged, pissed off, so he decided he'd devote himself to destroying every planet that Galactus heals. He even fought the healer of worlds and beat him. Then he continued to basically just be a complete badass and kill a whole bunch of people. He fought the entire, basically the Shi'ar Empire. He fought Gladiator, and there was pretty hardcore fights. Basically, Gladiator was going to punch at him. He freaking blocked the punch, grabbed it, and smiled. Then the Silver Surfer's board cut Gladiator right in half.
With a badass quote, "To me, my board."
That is the greatest thing you'll ever hear. That's the last word you'll hear. So he cut Gladiator in half. That's pretty impressive, because Gladiator's pretty invulnerable. And of course, the Silver Surfer can fly past beyond the speed of lights, matter manipulation, energy manipulation, super strength. He can use the cosmic power to just basically grow himself even stronger if he needs to. When it comes to energy manipulation in the Marvel Universe, he's one of the best when it comes to the heroes, depending on the villains and everything. But when it comes to heroes, he's one of the top people when it comes to energy blast, basically matter manipulation, invulnerability, all that stuff. He is one of the top dogs. But since it's an alternate universe, and he seems in a way to be, he what also makes it different from Earth 552. He's basically he's the same thing as the Silver Surfer, but basically bloodlusted and just willing to kill anybody. And not too often you see the Silver Surfer want to kill someone. He's usually a very passive person.
He's a pacifist.
Very, very passive. And if he decides he wants to kill you, you're probably gonna die. Usually.
No forgiveness in the Surfer's eyes. He's badass.
Yeah. And then at the end of the series, he accidentally got killed. He got impaled by his own board.
Lost to a cosmic powered saber tooth.
Yeah. Impaled by his own board. Like the Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
Shame.
Anyway, then that is basically Earth 552 Silver Surfer. Now we'll get on to Monarch.
Oh, Monarch, third incarnation of Nathaniel Adams, is basically Captain Atom times 100. His armor is even more durable. It has nano weave. He has energy absorption of the highest degree. Second to none in the DC universe in his own category. His story is from
an alternate
from
the future.
Yeah, but he was, I guess he went insane, due to experiments on him. He was trapped in the quantum field or quantum zone. He went insane. He ended up killing Major Force, and he just, during that time, he went on to absorb every Captain Atom in the entire DC multiverse, which is a lot when you think about it. And with all that, he gets stronger and stronger, enhancing his own abilities. In the end, it was up to Superman Prime, empowered by the Guardians of Oa, to defeat him. And the only way he did win was by ripping his suit. Monarch's powers are Very, very, like, they're multiversal threats. Uh, Energy absorption, second to none. Energy manipulation. Um, he has telekinetic. What is it when you read minds?
Telepathy.
Yeah, telepathy. He can make people who run on energy blasts and all that. He can make their powers obsolete. I want to say it's like he can just absorb it for days and just second to none. When it comes to the Surfer, he does use energy manipulation as his primary tool of offense. To Monarch, that would be you're just feeding him basically. He is one of the biggest badasses the old DC has ever seen.
I don't think he's appeared in New 52
yeah,
yet.
he's
I'm
not
sure.
in New 52.
Yeah, pre-52, he was a complete badass.
Yeah, he's a Monarch with a name like Monarch. And his abilities are like nearly endless. Empowered Superman Prime. Regular Superman Prime would send little.
Superboy Prime would have lost.
Superboy Prime would have lost.
Then when he got powered by the Garden of Oa, he was a badass. But I feel like in the fight, Monarch could have probably won. He was kind of toying with. He was kind of basically just talking back to Superman Prime most of the time, telling him he's a child and everything. But then he ripped up his armor, destroyed all life in the universe,
except for
some life.
The monitors.
One of the monitors saved one planet with like life. Yeah. Then he got in trouble or something because they're not supposed to do anything. But But anyway, yeah. So if they were going to go at it, it'd be a pretty badass battle, I think. They're both maniacs.
Yeah, both insane. One's more bloodlusted than the other, but there is obviously one with greater power. Only one of them is a multiversal threat, and that's Monarch. Yeah, Monarch would end up taking this one. Surfer would put up a very decent battle. The only way I can see him stalemating is if he uses that board to cut him in half.
Because the problem is, since the Silver Surfer is one of his primary attacks is energy manipulation, energy blast. Monarch is just going to absorb everything he takes. Then eventually it's going to go down to basically they're going to go in close probably because Silver Surfer isn't going to do anything far away with energy blast. So it's going to get in close. And it's going to go down with strength. The Silver Surfer is very, very strong, but under his own power. But Monarch was able to basically fight with Superman Prime, which is basically in a way pre-crisis strength level, which is insane. So when it goes into in close, the Silver Surfer is gonna.
He's gonna lose or that board is just gonna. Because if he rips Monarch's suit. He's gonna explode, and when he explodes,
they're both doomed.
They're both gonna die. Surfer will just be wiped out with the rest of the universe. Monarch's strength up close is on par to Silver Age Superman.
Pre-crisis Kryptonians.
Basically pre-crisis, and back then they were badass. So.
Yeah. So in the end, Monarch is gonna take it due to the probably superior strength and the complete overwhelm of his energy manipulation, how it could just completely
energy absorption
would cancel out the Silver Surfers, making it a fight hand-to-hand, and Monarch would probably take it. He could rip his armor with the board, but it may not come down to that. You never know, but
in the end, there's two possibilities this will end up. Monarch being the victor, or they both die due to a rip suit.
So either way, Monarch is going to take home the gold here. Let us know what you think below. Comment, subscribe, like, and see you next time.